How's it going, YouTube? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Pendleton collaboration with Nike by You on the Air Max 90. Today's video is sponsored by Rose Gold and Black. So they're an Australian-based men's jewelry and accessory company, and they produce some very wearable, very high quality and versatile product. So today I'm rocking the gemstone necklace, and as you can see, it's a very simple way to spice up your look, regardless of what your personal style is. So Rose Gold and Black is holding the biggest sale of 2019 with Black Friday. So through that link down in the description box below, my viewers only will be able to get 30% off and free shipping. And in addition to that, if you guys use the code Black Friday upon checkout, you'll get an additional 10% off your order. So don't hesitate, be sure to check out that link down below and grab your favorites before they're gone. So jumping back to the shoes, this collaboration with Pendleton Woolen Mills on the Nike by You or Nike ID platform launched to the public not too long ago, but within I'd say a day, Nike's website was sold out. Luckily, I was able to put in my order, and weeks later, they finally arrived at my door. So with Nike by You, there's often so many different options that you can do and different combinations of materials, so it was really tough for me to narrow it down to just one. So hopefully, I did it justice. I don't consider myself to be an amazing designer or anything like that, but I did my best, so let me know down below what you guys think. So diving straight in, if you look at the toe box area, this is constructed out of a wool plaid in this gray and teal combination. Surrounding the outer edges of the toe box, here we have this navy or obsidian colored wool, and one of the options I chose was to have this rolled seam look to it. The lower eye stay is done in the sail colored rubber, and the top one is done in obsidian. And then next to this, the quarter panel, this is once again done in obsidian wool, and overlaid on top we have a red wool swoosh. As we move along towards the back end of the shoe, so hanging off the lateral side, we have that iconic Pendleton tag, and then below this we have this cutaway from the mudguard that exposes the Air Max branding in sail. Along the back heel, we have more of that plaid pattern, and then overlaid on top, we have this heel overlay with Nike Air branding. In terms of laces, so I opted for a blue or obsidian colored lace, and a nice added touch is this Nike Dubre at the bottom, along with blue lace tips as well. Underneath the laces, we have a wool tongue, which is again done in that plaid pattern, and then stitched on the top, we have this very soft sail leather with Nike Air Max branding debossed in the center. So the backside of the tongue and the interior of the shoe is lined in this blue fleece, which is a very soft and cozy feel to it. Pulling up the insoles, these come with a leather lined insole with Pendleton branding on the heel, which again adds a very nice and luxurious touch to it. So the upper of these Air Max 90s sits atop this polyurethane midsole, which is painted in sail, and underneath the heel we have this cutaway that exposes the Air Max unit found within the shoe. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your standard Air Max 90 outsole. So this is entirely done in this obsidian colored rubber, and we have Nike branding found on the medial edge of the forefoot. So in terms of sizing, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I picked these up in a size 10. Sometimes for Air Max 90s, I'm between a 10 or a 10.5, depending on the materials used or the build of the shoe. But for these guys, sticking true to size was perfectly fine. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, so nothing too crazy here, the Air Max 90s are a decently comfortable shoe as far as retro sneakers go, but you can't really compare it to modern day shoes with modern day technologies. However, for just everyday casual use, they're going to be perfectly fine. Last but not least, from a quality perspective, so this is where I'm kind of in between. While the Pendleton wool material on the upper was very nice, my two biggest issues about this shoe was one, the toe box, which was very bulbous and boxy, and two, the midsole on the shoe was painted. So because of that, you can see brush strokes on the midsole, and it wasn't as cleanly done as I would have liked. Overall though, I could live with the toe box and the painted midsole, and generally speaking, it is a pretty well done shoe. So with all that being said, now let me lace up these Pendleton Air Max 90s and show you guys how these look on feet. Here in Toronto, the cold weather is upon us, and having a wool Air Max 90 fits the bill perfectly. Honestly, there were so many options that I would have liked to see, and it's unfortunate that it sold out so quickly. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the look of this shoe, and I'm curious to know what you guys think also. So leave a comment down below, let me know if you guys are feeling the look of this shoe, if you hate it, or if you're just indifferent. And if you like this video, be sure to give me that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, one final shout out goes out to the sponsor for today's video, Rose Gold and Black. So again, Black Friday, sales, be sure to check out that link down below and use code Black Friday upon checkout for an additional 10% off. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.